thank you for coming back to Unclassified Butterfly. My name is Cheska, and welcome to those who are viewing this for the first time. I'm excited to have you here, and I hope it's going to be a fruitful few minutes for you, maybe to learn a few things. So, okay, quite an interesting topic today that I've been thinking about. Uh, you know, some of us vlogging line up a few topics that we want to talk about, but today is going to be a little bit different because I thought about this as one, addition, but I wanted to tackle it immediately. And it is about facing challenges, particularly on people in the office or in the workplace. So the situation is you're faced with someone that may not necessarily jive with what or who you are, right? So people that you, bottom line, don't like. Um, and in this case, oh, sorry because I'm all wrapped up. It's 5 degrees here in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm actually just outside my veranda, so the noise is a little bit very high because I'm just near the streets, etc. So, but anyway, so the point is, you met someone or with someone at work that you feel doesn't really jive with you, right? So, back to this topic. Now, we all face that every now and then, and sometimes you're actually in a situation for quite a while and you don't know how to manage or boot out or figure it out. Some of us will do this on a more, vengeful way, like um, talk about the person behind their back, probably come up with rumors, or just really being too sensitive about this person's comments, even the way that they dress, whatever it is that they do, their behavior in conferences or meetings or whatever it is. You become so sensitive about everything that this person does, right? So, and it doesn't, you're not spared. I mean, everybody goes through this. Every single one of us actually probably have met this person. And not just in the workplace, but anywhere really. Even your group of friends, people that they, introduce, etc. Chemically or the chemistry just doesn't sync. Now, alright, similarly, I also go through that. And I always come back to what I've learned through my family, particularly my mom. And mommy, if you're listening, I hope that you find this a proud moment because I do think about this a lot, mom. So she told me many times, what would a good person do? This is the very relevant question whenever I go through this, whirlwind when I meet someone or am with someone at the workplace that I don't necessarily like, and which I try to like everyone. I really do think everyone does that too. You try to like everyone, but this person just doesn't work with you, like it just doesn't work. Anyway, so tip number 1, and what would a good person do, right? I think first is how to manage your reactions, right? When the person's there around you, how do you come out or come in to the conversation and come out at the same time, and even during that, you manage the boiling temperature that's happening inside of you. Again, this is emotion, which means you can literally manage it. There is no such thing that you cannot manage your emotion, which means that when you're in the conversation, you should act gracefully. Like when you open it and say, hey, good morning, and you sit down and be civil about it. This is the whole let's be civil about it. And sit down and talk about, logically what you need to tackle. Now, stop making side comments or facial reactions, right? And that's really reaction. So manage your reaction as you come into the conversation, as you're staying in that conversation, even if it's grueling 2 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour, it doesn't matter. Manage that so that when you come out, you feel quite proud that you've managed yourself through that. Now, how that person reacts is up to them. You have no way of managing that, right? You can only manage yourself. Second, you psych up yourself to not be sensitive about everything that she does, right? So reaction is one in and into the conversation. This time is you psych yourself up that you know that throughout the day, throughout the next few weeks, whatever, that you have to manage, you know, your sensitivities around this person and just let go, right? Mind your own business. Because most likely the person's not in your business, or if it's within your business, maybe someone that reports to you, etc., still mind your own business and be factual about your conversations with them, and that's it. And just pull yourself out, right? If you're in it, okay, then that means you're not going to be able to manage yourself. And the third and most important bit, right? Don't think about the person all the time. Don't think about the person. Don't talk about the person all the time. When you do, you love the person, which I'm sure you're going to go, no, Cheska, I don't love the person. I actually hate the person. Well, you talk about the person all the time, right? There's nothing else but love, right? Because why would you want to talk about the person you hate? You know? It just doesn't make sense. Now, if you don't want this thing to happen to you, right? Shut your mouth, right? Because rumor starts with you, right? With us, with me, right? If I start talking about this person, which again, I'm guilty of this sometimes or many times, and I do intend to stop, and when I make a conscious effort, so you have to. And these are my 3 things that I talk about all the time with myself. So I do a lot of self-talk. Do not talk about this person. Just pull yourself out and just manage your day and make it very, very productive and fruitful. Last and most important, L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E. Love. Just use love and kindness. Be genuine about the things that you do. When you know you're having your temper tantrums about this person, yan, L-O-V-E. Just choose to love. Choose to just steer away and see the goodness in everything that this person does. That's it. And if not, and if you don't see it, just pull yourself out. I hope that the 3 tips help you how to choose to be a good person in the most challenging situation about another person that you don't like. So, see you once again very, very soon.